he said we'll go along so we can ensure that we finish it, and I don't think we'll have to go really.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I thought you said we're gonna finish it today.
Oh, I said I'd rather focus on trying to finish it today, not that.
Well, that sounds like we're gonna do it. Here, let's switch sides.
Yeah. I'll move my ginger in. So we left Jeff at home.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Him and Teddy are out, so we're down to a 2-party member party.
They implied a relationship. I can't remember what it was recently, but I ran into a situation where I was like, fuck. I'm agreeing for Chris's it's none of your fucking business thing right now. I can't remember what it was, but it was playing or watching something, and I was like, I mean, that's not important to show on camera, and then I thought to myself, fuck!
There he is.
Oh, there he is!
I
want to see how the capture takes this, because...
Yeah, see if it just pops out.
It just pops back in. Come on, show me. He, like, fades in. The fuck? Alright, so you remember what we're doing. We had the Paula at home scene. Anna. Anna?
Anna. I say Anna. Look at this guy.
He's my dad. Is it Pollyanna or Pollyanna?
No.
I think it said both ways actually. Pollyanna. Depends on the fan.
Give him a good life up.
Give him a good leafa.
Give him his cousin.
Give him his cousin and let him have his way. It's not his cousin, right? Or is it actually his cousin and not his sister? Wait, what is it?
I think they're cousins, but they live together, so it's like their brother and sister.
But they still can legally fuck? According to her?
I guess so.
Why did the Geki do that a lot? It's like every Dengeki show, I'm pretty sure, except Toradora. Every Dengeki show has a brother-sister. Let's have a fuck session scene. Irregular Magic High School, that's the whole premise of the show, even though they cop out. Shauna has the twins. Orimo, oh, there's none in Orimo. There's no other Dengeki shows. That's it. That's all they've... Index. Do you count Sissy?
Yes.
No.
No, they're not actual sisters.
They're not actual sisters.
But she has the fetish for it.
She's the worst character in the fucking show. I want to see a death battle between her and that one girl from Akame Kill I don't like, because it won't matter the victor. I'll be happy.
As long as there's a loser.
Yeah, as long as there's a loser. In fact, I'll take a double KO. I don't think they've ever done a double KO. No, they have once. Goomba versus Koopa.
Which I don't get. I figured like Koopa would win.
Their intelligence is very low.
Yeah.
And it's a gag. Can you believe? Do you know what episode number that is for their first gag episode?
What?
It was Samus versus Boba Fett, Akuma versus Shang Tsung, Rogue versus Wonder Woman, and then Koopa versus Goomba. What a hill to die on. And then Hagar versus Zangief. Same series. Tristan, you're gonna break it. No. No! No! It's broken! I don't know what about recording at this house makes me hyper. Like, I'm not...
This is the high altitude.
You know, it's...
I know it's not as high as Connor's altitude.
Yeah, I know. Connor's altitude is, like, the aliens wave to him, and he can see them clearly with how high he is. He's like, hello. The aliens that we've been seeing in court for the past 3 years. The past 3 months, I meant. You know what I'm talking about?
Aliens?
Yeah, the fact that the guy's
think
like...
the aliens are real.
The guy from the CIA is like, they exist. Legally, I can't tell you why they exist, but they exist. And everyone's eating it up like berry tofu.
Lowercase tofu.
Why is tofu lowercase?
I don't know. I think it was just an error.
Even they know it's fucking gross. It doesn't deserve the uppercase.
They both just healed one that I hadn't hit yet, and now I'm about to kill him, and he dodged. Never mind.
So I love how people are like, we hate tofu because it's bland. That's the point of tofu. is that you mold it to whatever flavor because it replaces meat.
Yeah.
So you make a flavor out of it.
Stop dodging.
Now.
Like, he has 1 health left, and I just need to hit him
Oh,
once.
you called it finale.
Yeah.
You did the thing.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the thing, Chris?
We're good.
Look how far down we are. Oh, wait, no. Oh, because we didn't use your laptop last time.
Yeah, we're here.
I thought we were up here.
No.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Did you realize that in the last stream we got Teddy and lost him? And, like, that's it for him.
Yeah, you had said before that.
I know, but it's just like, that's it.
I never tested it. Do we need to get a thing for this mic? Or does it make the noise that the other one did without the...
What noise?
You remember how I had the pink thing that went under the mic at the gym's place?
Oh, yeah.
Because every time it rocked, it made a loud noise on the thing. Do we need that here?
I don't think we really tested it.
Yeah, fuck it. Richard would have told us.
And now, like, our faces are missing.
Sorry. I need
Yeah.
I need to really see what happens here.
Is it, like, Lloyd's face?
half
is
Jeff. Or half Jeff at home. Look at he's half of him is gone.
Jeff at vacation.
Should we explain why he's doing that? Oh, and some of the boat. No, the boat's still there.
Half the boat is flickering.
Yes, but the boat's still there in the capture.
So it's only seeing the
must
frame
be,
of the...
It must be a 60
Oh, we
frame.
can move.
Do you think it's a 60 frames thing because it's running on the Switch?
Oh, you can run. You can run with the boat because it's speeding up time.
Can you speed
Welcome
up
to last
cutscenes
resort.
the same way?
I bet. Here's another factory that's just the same shit. Are we gonna need a map? No, it's a very short area.
Yay!
Oh, no enemies.
No enemies?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just a short little thing. It's not an actual dungeon. Things are about to look up, by the way, like gameplay wise.
No more fights for the rest of the game. That sounds great.
We are like in the home stretch. I feel like we could like finish this in an hour.
In an hour?
I don't know.
You're
I'm
insane.
exaggerating. Just want to see if I go to the left if it's anything. Let's see the map.
So, I did find a good death battle idea for Klaus as the masked man. Oh, wait, is that a spoiler? My bad.
From other fans.
Yeah, so, well, the only people who are going to click on this are Mother fans, you know? Mr. L.
Yeah.
The two people who are brainwashed to be a certain way. And Mr. L, Paper Mario in general is bullshit. Like in terms of strength levels and shit. And Mr. L is
can't go
pretty
back.
strong.
This is the way to go. There's nothing back, but
Mr. L is pretty strong, but I still think Masked Man and Klaus.
this is a cool little detail.
Wouldn't it be funny if he put the needle in the ground inside Luigi? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he doesn't put it in the ground. He only takes it from the
Yeah,
ground.
but he like jumps up in the sky, takes it, and sticks it back in. I don't know. Any Earthbound character would be boring because the death would be just be incineration. Because how else do they kill people? Listen as bashes someone to death with a baseball bat. Just this little kid like covered in... Poor Akira. Wait a second, did you even mention during that chapter that they're all named after like manga artists and shit?
Well, I only know Akira. I didn't know the others.
Oh, all of them. Every single one of them. Every single Power Ranger. Klaus versus every single Power Ranger. Which is
Never
real
met
now.
nothing. Yeah.
The crossover, it happened except the guy that's in jail. That looks like a boss. So you telling me no enemies was bullshit, because you're about to fight this thing. My name is Eve. I have been waiting for you. My creator was George Costanza. He was taken to the end of the universe. Why does the scaling being brought back? Okay.
Oh.
Later. I am here to protect you. That is my purpose. Oh, so is he like a new party member?
Like an NPC party member.
So, why are we going universal now?
I don't know, but yeah, it's one of those party members you can't control. But that's it. It's a wrap, boys. We don't have to worry about a thing with Eve in the party. I just want to see where to go. Because you can go the wrong way and accidentally get Eve destroyed. Like, there'll be a tougher robot. So we're not going to go that way.
So is it a non-playable party member?
Yeah.
Like it'll attack on its own, like the thing in the EarthBound, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
In fact, this kind of looks like where you get the giant guy in EarthBound, doesn't it?
North of the lake.
You know what I'm talking about? The big thing that follows you?
Yeah, Dungeon Man.
Kind of looks like the same area too.
Yeah.
Except I don't think Dungeon Man
That was in a
attacked.
desert. He did, but not as often. Like, he wasn't as reliable.
I'm thinking of Flying Man that does the attacks.
Mhm.
Are they called Flying Man?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who did that?
Eve.
You can get Eve killed?
Because it's a robot that's an instant kills her.
Your character's doing 1 in 30 and Eve's doing 989.
999. I think it's the highest I can do. Looking up Death Battle. I think you just have to worry about it if an enemy like kills you. That's it. So this is a perfect way to grind. I just don't know if I really feel like it.
I mean, how much trouble are you gonna have with Mewtwo?
Yeah, probably not much. But we're leveling up.
Are these guys way beyond your normal level? Is that why you're leveling up so much?
Maybe.
I know at the end
I
of the
took 3
game
of
they
them down
want you to be
before
like
this.
40, right?
Yeah,
You're at 27.
we're fine. They don't like hide presence in the overworld in this game. It's more of just an EarthBound Mother 3 thing. And he's dead because he's a single enemy. He's dead. Literally, like if it's a single enemy, you don't even have to do anything. There's no way you can possibly get hit. Now I'm like, bring on the random encounters.
Please tell me this thing takes out Gygas in 1 hit. I'm very curious to see Gygas in this game. Because apparently that is the one thing, the one way this game crosses over with EarthBound. Is the fact that Gygas exists. But it could be different Gygases, right? Like, it doesn't have to be the same Gygas.
Possibly. Alright, we have to find a cave.
Like, why is one of them an alien-looking thing and one of them a baby?
Well, he like disintegrated and like he completely like dematerialized. Because Poggy says he's not even, he's just the embodiment of evil itself.
That's different from being an alien, right?
But he was an alien before, but he like lost his form. Great. Stop!
Lloyd's dead.
I'm gonna just bring him back, see if I can.
These guys are way too strong.
Oh, it breaks 1,000.
What happened?
It didn't work.
Why didn't
Said
it
he
work?
was already gone. I thought that was the revival one. Oh, I did life up, that's why. No, I did healing.
No, you did healing R.
Yeah, I gotta do this one. I'm used to EarthBound where the Gamma one...
No, it's not that.
I guess it's super healing.
What is the revive in EarthBound Beginnings? PSI healing Y or Epsilon? Or super in EarthBound Beginnings?
Yeah.
So you can't bring him back.
I can. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
So maybe we should grind a little bit on these guys.
I mean, just finishing this fight would probably get you a level up right there.
They just ganged up on him, hit him, killed him in 2 hits with the beam, so... I could do it again. Oh no, they hit Anna, and now she's dead.
And now you can't revive her.
Yeah, she's the only one that can revive.
So maybe grinding these fights isn't the best idea if they could take out Anna in one hit.
Or just not 4 of them at once. Like if I can get a one and done fun. Hit Nintendo. Thank you. But one more. Oh, that's the Funkin' badge. There we go.
Hey!
B. Come on. Yeah.
Hey! Well, you
C,
win.
D, E, F, G, H, I.
You win because no matter what
Yeah.
they do.
So I think they're worth grinding on. I'll see what the guide says.
Lloyd's the next level. Oh! I just stretched my leg and it fucking hurts. We did legs yesterday. If you don't know how working out works, it never hurts the day of. It usually hurts the next 2 days after.
Yeah.
This shit hurts. You should see my glutes though. I'm not gluten free, let me tell you that. Did you heal, Nintendo?
Yeah. I'm looking for a cave because you can get an equip in it. I think it's like the last equip.
Omega Borg. Gigaborg. I'm so bored. It should just fucking change over. And Anna's dead. Okay. 87! You essentially did the amount of damage that
Even this.
Gigaborg gets when he stubs his fucking toe. If you miss again, you're done. There we go. Wow, not a level up for people that much stronger than you? Fuck do you want? I don't know if you ever get that way with texting.
Yeah. There we go. Lloyd's gone again.
Are you sure it's Lloyd's gone or the present? It's because they're shade the same color palette.
Yeah.
The red on the ribbon and the white with the box shared palette with him. But not his hair?
I'm just gonna toss her old H2O pen. I don't think we're gonna be buying anything anymore. This says to
Hold
get.
on, don't move. This is beautiful. What game?
The guide says to get, while we have Eve, get Nintendo to level 38 and Anna to 34. So 10 or 11 more levels.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they get really good PSI at those levels.
I thought the PSI and the levels didn't correlate.
They do.
I thought it was just different level up points. Because you don't get a PSI power when you level up, you get a PSI power in the
It's a
middle
little bit-
of a level up.
It's a little bit after, yeah. But it's on that specific level.
That wasn't even a hard hit. How come he's doing little damage now?
Who?
Gigaborg just did like 20 damage and that was it.
I think it's a beam alpha.
Blue Hedgehog said, "Hey guys, it's been a while. How you doing, Blue Hedgehog? How's the wife and kids?"
I don't know what the berry tofu does. I think it's here. Yeah, this is the end of Eve, if we go any further. So I think they really just want us to grind here. I don't know if we should, or just power through it.
You know, I contemplated to myself that I was going to grind off camera, but then I was like, I don't even have time to shop. So, no. I told Connor I haven't shopped in 2 weeks because I haven't had time to shop with how busy I've been. But at the bright side, nothing's going bad in my house. This is the least amount of waste I've ever had.
Oh, you can get hit.
Eve can get hit?
Yeah, I got hit with the explosion.
Yeah, didn't you say that? You said Eve can die.
Only canonically, though, not in battle.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I don't know. I don't feel like grinding on a game we're about to be done with.
I'd say do a little bit, but don't go 38.
Maybe it's to level 30 on Nintendo.
I'd say 30 on the rest of the characters.
But they're like a few behind them.
I know, but it's still you're still gonna hit that before you hit level 38 for Nintendo. It's better than getting stuck in the final boss and being fucked.
Yeah, unless I make a save state. I know you can only rewind so far. Well, this is a wrap.
Oh yeah, I've lost all hope on humanity. But Hitler said, "Oh, no sign your moderators." What do you mean? What happened? Why are we signing moderators?
Signing monitor.
I don't know. I've lost all hope of the world because there's from a person who leaks movies notoriously, coming from the guy that hates fucking leakers. Jack and Dexter movie, live action movie, is apparently in development, starring Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. I really don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Actually, I do. But not because I want to watch the movie, but because I think it might get a vested interest into Jack and Dexter and gives people inspiration to make another game. That will have nothing to do with the movie. But other than that, if it stars Tom Holland, who the fuck... If Chris Pratt is Dexter, I'm fucking done. Because there ain't no way Chris Pratt is Jack. I really hope they make him mute. Someone, like, not intentionally. Oh, he said no sign of your moderator. No. They don't love us anymore. We only have 2, right? Demon Turtle and... Richard, yeah. That's all we need, baby. We're not big enough to need more right now. We're not big enough as in we have 1 or 2 people in chat at a time. You know what I haven't seen in a while? Demon Turtle. Hope he's doing okay. You're only level 27?
I haven't leveled up.
I thought you were like 29. Juana?
Juanita?
Tijuana! It's a fucking stupid Simpsons joke. It's Krusty Krab. Not Krusty Krab. What's
Krusty Clown.
Krusty Clown. He's like,
Krusty
Tijuana!
I mean, they both sell burgers.
I know.
Alright, here we go. Here's some experience. Here's a tough fight.
Let's bring it back. Rewind time, baby. Bring it around town.
Oh, shield. Oh.
Oh,
Wrath,
Wrath. Shield.
There we go. Gone. As Wise Connor says, hell yeah! You hit Nintendo, that's alright. The show's over, boys and girls.
It's boys, Chris, let's be honest.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. The trash. Pulling up.
Could you imagine if Connor walked in right after you hear the trash pull up?
Yeah, I gotta ride, guys.
It was very smashing. Connor, were you in the back? I was in the back.
I said, I want to ride in the back, and he was like, okay.
Chris said, I'm getting 3 melodies today. That was like a good like Queen like stance they had. You know what I'm talking about? No, that's not it. Is that
Bohemian
it?
Rhapsody?
Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah.
yeah. That's Queen, right?
Yeah.
I'm right. Where it's the foreshadows.
Yeah.
That was the stance you guys just had.
I'll see it when we come back. Oh no. Oh, you've suffered one from that instant kill beam.
Attack the third one. He's gonna attack the second one. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Please don't attack on. Oh, okay. Only 400 on that one.
Think he put up a
Getting
shield?
lazy? Hey, this is a good sign.
Mm.
See? Where the four of them are like facing the camera.
Is this the real?
Is this the real life? Or is it fantasy? That's one I actually really like that song.
My final fantasy.
Richard's Final Fantasy.
I don't know, I'm ready to
Tristan
just not
gets
grind anymore.
angry, and Richard just wants to say. Somebody told me that song was overrated, and I said, you are overrated. I mean, getting Nintendo level 30 probably would help. I know you don't want to
guess.
grind, but
This is like we're in the home stretch though.
then you get to a situation where you don't have even get fucked.
Yeah, but it's just these guys, which they're doable but annoying.
No, they're not. They're one-hit KOing you right now.
I guess, yeah.
Chris, when you get the 4 Starman, you're done. That's it. You have to reset every single time. I understand it's not ideal to want to grind right now, but the offside is taking a lot
Yeah,
longer
I haven't-
on everything else.
I haven't been grinding for like the whole game, so now's the time to do it at the end, I guess.
Right, it explodes. I wonder if Eve can die. That'd be like an interesting way to make it so you can't overly grind with Eve, you know what I mean? Have her get destroyed after a certain amount of damage is received.
That's what like a modern game would do, and then you have to like go spend money to repair Eve, like find materials, bring them to someone specific, and then they can repair Eve, but only with enough like chemistry between you and the guy that can repair Eve. And then you can buy it, and then on a New Game Plus you can buy like Eve from the get-go.
I would love for this game to get that Claymation remake. Like, I'm the only one that likes it, apparently.
Whoa, Omega! You didn't kill?
Like, whenever I see mock-ups of, like, that, what potentially could have been that EarthBound remake, I look at it and I'm like, that looks fucking awesome. I would love to play it. And then Nintendo does games like that already, right? They did Kirby's Epic Yarn, which was a whole yarn style. They did Yoshi's Woolly World and Crafted World, which was done in, well, like a kind of another yarn style, a more 3D yarn style. And then, I don't know what Crafted was. It was like paper mache.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I
And then
like
the Kirby Claymation one as well.
I like all that shit.
Mm.
I mean, granted, I guess I never played Kirby's Epic Yarn, but I heard it was horrible. But like the idea at least is fun. Everything moving in such a weird way, like it was actually yarn. Like I see the things where it's like if you dash, their little feet turn into wheels or
Yeah.
something like that. I was like, that's cute.
It turns into a car. But
Yeah.
every time that happens, it goes beep beep.
What's
Every
that?
single time.
Doesn't piss you off.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Okay.
It's a baby game.
I told Sharky in the next whiteboard we should play a Kirby game because I still have only played Superstars, and if you count Air Ride, but like that's a spin-off, so I don't really count it. It's like when people ask you if you played a Kirby game and somebody said Air Ride, wouldn't you be like, oh, so you haven't?
Well, it's one of the best ones. Even though it's not, main
I would
line.
love to play it with the 4 of you. Even if it's just free ride for 4 hours, like, I would still love to do that. Definitely don't go to 38, mind you. Maybe get the get the last character to 30, and then maybe call it, because then Ness will be around level 32, 33, I think.
Mm-hmm. Like how fast this is going now.
Yeah, with one enemy, it makes it a lot easier.
And like they approach me quickly.
If this were a modern game, it would have to load in, and then it would show you like a faraway shot.
Yeah, like
of all
Lost
the
Lost
enemies.
Odyssey was like the worst with it. That's why I don't want to play it until one of us gets a Series X.
Oh, with the loading times?
Yeah, it shows the environments and then like they all gear up. And the song I think is like composed in a way where like it finally kicks in when all that loading is done. Like I think it still plays on Series X, but you might be able to skip it.
If anyone else attacks Anna, she's done.
Yeah. Hit me. Nope, it hit Lloyd.
You can revive Lloyd, though.
I don't want to waste PP. She's 42 left. I know I can use Magnet and I have PSI Stone, but I feel like we can get a better chance with this fight.
I mean, when you have the power of manipulating RNG on your side. Sorry, there's no such thing. I forgot. Please find it.
He was the one that killed him, so he's done.
Find your father spirit son.
Stop.
Earth. Huh?
I hit Eve, that's fine.
You're like, stop. I think you're telling me to stop. I'm like, what am I doing?
You're okay. You're good here.
Looking at the picture, George and Paul look too
Oh my god, Nintendo killed one. He smash attacked it. Stop. Oh.
George and Paul look the most alike there.
Mm.
Like, Ringo and Jerry Springer over there look so different. Can you believe Ringo and Jerry Springer, they had like a beer together one day?
Leave Jerry Springer
It's
alone.
Jerry Springer's day.
It's like not Jerry Springer Day, it's Jerry Springer's
Is he the one that
Day.
just died?
I think so. We got Bohemian Rhapsody again. It's an album cover.
Is this an EarthBound or is it
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
I'll go this way. I'll go my counter.
Hold on. I need to... Do I have Connor's Crunchyroll on my phone real quick? We were watching a thing in Toradora and I noticed something that really shocked me.
Star Miner.
What can I say?
Don't let Connor make jokes, yeah. And he's dead. Just like Connor's jokes. The joke's dead.
Hey, put it down.
Put that back.
It's dead, man.
Hey, take that. Like instead of give that back, take
So
that.
it was an episode of Toradora.
Give that back and pay for it. I guess this is just gonna be chill hour. Maybe we can do this and maybe we won't go for a certain level. We'll go until my laundry's done, let you grind, and then when I come back.
Don't let me grind. That sounds like a horrible.
All I gotta do is hit A. And then when I come back, we can progress the game. At least it's my A button I'm assaulting and not yours. No, 2 enemies. Oh no. We're good.
So, in this scene, he finds out that Taiga was buying gifts for her dad after all that shit that happened. Listen to this.
Go get the card.
The door. Do you hear that? Let me play it for you again.
Trying to say what you're
Hold
getting
on.
at.
Get
I
past
don't
this.
want to hear it right now, okay?
Listen to the
I'm
door.
gonna go get the card.
Now, tell me why in the fuck they're ripping off this song. Hold on, I gotta make sure it plays at the beginning. Tell me why they're ripping off this with that. Do you hear it?
Play the door one more time. 'Cause I didn't know that's what I was listening for.
What you're trying to say and what you're getting at. But I don't want to hear it right now, okay?
You ready?
I'm gonna go get the card.
Do it like a tour.
It fucking killed Connor when I, with his sound bar behind you, heard part of it in the front and part of it in the back. So it was like, did someone start playing Meteor? What the fuck was that? And with his whole surround sound now, we were doing the thing in Owari where he like microwaved the food, and I thought Shannon was in the other room because I heard it from behind me. I was like, oh, what's Shannon making?
Because remember when we were playing? It's like it's a real microwave.
It sounds too accurate.
Like, I think we were like.
Your penis, Steve. It's not up there. My penis is right here.
Why would it be up there?
Why would it be up there? When
Well, actually, you're looking pretty fine. It is up there. It made it all the way up there. You can see. Still got a commission on looking at the drawing.
with a boner?
No, just all the different emotion states of Steve Harvey.
Get her to do it in 3 frames, so it's like a more.
And it like they correlate with like what the emotions are, but like it's just people's answers. Chicken, like Popeye's favorite.
Is that
food.
your dogs going crazy out there?
Yeah.
Oh, not your dogs.
The RNG manipulated the target.
The RNG manipulated dogs.
It hits Lloyd every time. They know.
Fucking know it.
That's another classic screensaver.
Hold
Stop hitting Lloyd.
Dogs eat neighbors.
The thing is, they're hitting 2 targets with it, and like
2 tigers.
2 tigers a meteor herd. Okay, they're doing different things now. We survived yet another turn.
Did you know Homelander is coming to a game nobody will play? Anyway, let's.
Mortal Kombat.
Why would I play the first one when I have the 10th and 2nd?
10-2.
Oh, did you hear about Xbox 360 store getting shut down?
Oh, like the original 360?
Yeah. The 360 store they announced is going away, and Gerard tweeted, "Here we go again." I'm like, no,
He's gonna
don't
donate.
do it. Don't do it again.
But isn't all of that copy-pasted to the Series X store?
I don't know.
Unless they're
There
saying
might be
that...
a few things that are exclusive to the 360 right now that he'll probably have to do, but I doubt he'll
Yeah.
have to do the thing where it's like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Pain is gonna be gone.
Pain's a PlayStation.
Oh, it's
only thing.
PlayStation.
Pain Station.
Why does nobody do my idea? Just have the file. I mean, I guess it makes it easier to rip and like pirate, but you're not even selling the console they're on in the first place.
Mm.
It just gives people a legal way to buy it instead of pirate it, which is what they're currently doing.
It makes sense with the 360 because it's an 18-year-old console now. Think about that. It's like the first HD console, I believe.
I remember getting a 360 and playing Viva Pinata and Cameo on it.
And
2
then
rare
selling it.
games.
Mhm.
Did you say and then selling it?
Yeah. Selling the whole console.
Did I tell you? Remember our conversation last week? I think it was on stream about Pokemon Ranch and being like, God, I really hope I can get
Boot
my
it up,
hands on
yeah.
the Wii.
Yeah.
I got my hands on the Wii.
Yeah.
I need to hook it up and like test it. I just cleaned it out because I was like, I've got to give it a good cleaning before I do this.
Yeah.
But it was just at Mom's house. I was like, let's see if it has it, baby. Let's see if I can get my Pokemon Ranch.
Just do a stream of like checking out the ranch.
I really wish you could still do the things of like the special people come out and they're like, you can come check out our ranch, because that would happen every now and then. It usually would have.
Was it like real players?
No. It was sometimes you could do that, but a lot of times it was like a Nintendo event thing where it was like just giving you something to have fun with because they realized it's not a game.
Why did you hit the robot first? It explodes.
10 books of not being a game. There should be a way to stop it from exploding. Is there?
No. It'd be cool, like, if you hit him with water or something, like, shorts the fuse.
Yeah, shorts them. That's Blue Dragon. Attacking things with water will make them do different effects if they're machines.
Yeah.
Like, if a guy's raring up to go and he lights a bomb, if you hit him with water, it'll put the fuse out. Stuff like that. Too bad the game still is horrible. What?
like, oh, this is a cool little thing to give. My counter argument, it sucks.
It's horrible. Blue Dragon sucks. I can see why Richard stopped playing it.
I'm getting worried about Lost Odyssey now because they're made by the same people.
Lost Odyssey's better. As a guy that's played both, Lost Odyssey's better. The mechanics in Lost Odyssey are more fun, and the story isn't absolute dog shit.
The only stupid thing is the level cap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's in a way it like lets you know you can stop grinding.
Yeah,
but it's still
you can stop now.
You should be able to get overpowered.
Yeah,
it's not a cap. It's just
want.
You're not gonna get.
Like the experience gets cut.
Yeah.
Stop hitting with beta, please. Beta 64.
What's going on with him? I think I'm still subbed and he just doesn't upload anymore. Hold on. I almost looked up Beta 64 on Facebook by accident.
Facebook 64.
64 Facebook.
You had that many?
Beta 64. There's no fucking way. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, no.
He's gone.
Last video is 8 months ago. Where is Beta 64?
He uploaded it or someone else?
Yeah, he uploaded it.
Yeah.
I think this is the one where he's like, I worked on a Sonic game. Oh no, that wasn't him that worked on it. It was the other
Glitch
beta
guy.
Yeah, Glitchfest man. It was like, by the way, I did the art for Sonic. Every single one of them. I was the one that sent in the original design he used. I was 4. Gaming's first ever HD collection, Super Mario All-Stars, released August 18th, 1993.
But it's not an HD collection.
It kinda is.
It's higher definition than the originals, yeah.
Huh?
It was higher definition than the originals.
It's not a collection, it's like a remaster. Or a remake.
Or a collection of remakes.
Remake?
Yeah.
No, it's...
They're remade from the ground up in Mario World's engine. But the physics are like 1-to-1 too. That was
it's like the way to play the games too.
Yeah.
Although there is a charm to the 8-bit, I think.
Yeah.
But having a character select song in Mario 2 is also nice.
The original had it.
Or sorry, I meant a file select song in Lost World.
Lost what?
Lost Levels.
It didn't have a file select in the original.
It didn't. I'm saying now that it has one in.
Or Mario 3 didn't have it had no music on the title screen, and then they added that. Dun, 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 dun.
It didn't have it?
Yeah, it was just silence.
That sounds wrong to me. I'm gonna look into that because that don't sound right.
I'll give him beta, alpha, beta.
When are we gonna get Sir Daniel Fortescue versus Arthur? Just my stepdad. Versus Amaterasu. The rival battle. That was inspired by a dog eating a boat. But it has way more connections. Did I ever go over that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's way more connections than we thought it did. Like, it went from a joke to being legitimately a good rival battle. Except Amaterasu was insane. Time stop, that's all I gotta say. We're not giving anyone a time stop in our game, right? Like, cause that's like unfair.
Yeah.
There's a reason Bayonetta's not in it. Bayonetta's a Nintendo character. Sakura's like, as you can see here, we took her bust and gave it to Snake's ass. Plastic surgery is amazing, even in the Smash universe. What level are you?
They buffed Byleth too in that regard.
Cake or... Oh, chess?
Yeah. It's like... Because I started 3 houses and like... It's like... inhumanly large.
So I don't have to spoil the shit out of you at the end of the year? Sweet.
I can just tell you that light kills all.
Huh?
I can just tell you the light kills all.
Like yourself? No, it's because you know what's gonna happen at the end of the year.
The
They're gonna
movie.
go over a character from Three Houses. With the Death Battle thing.
Oh.
And it, because of stuff that happens in the battle, I had to go back and re-record certain story things.
I mean,
that
if Heroes hasn't spoiled me already on stuff, because depending on the path you choose, like the other leaders will like become evil and whatnot. So
Yeah. All I gotta say is Light Javelin. Fuck those. They're so stupid.
stop. Oh yeah, hit you. That's fine. My laundry's done. I think
Is
you're
that
gonna
the
take
third
over
one?
grind. You're gonna take. The third one's gonna go in next, but you can take over grinding when I come back. Maybe that'll be when we're done. But we haven't even reached level 30 yet with anyone. Stop. Okay, hit Eve. That's fine. Stop.
Alright, I hit Eve. It's oh, fuck. Yeah! Heal your people first, and then
Yeah.
everyone's at at least 27 now.
Hmm.
The fact that we still need
I think
Eve,
that's the power we want. I don't know what it is, but we're good. Alright. I'll do beta. That's it. Alright, have fun.
Did you heal? How do you? Okay. How do you? So how do you say? Win. Fuck.
It was 3. You might be alright. Alpha life up does like 30 back. Beta does like 60 to 80, and then
Fuck this
Gamma
game.
does all.
Fuck this entire game.
Why?
Sweet. I already can't remember what Chris told me to. Okay, so PSI on is it life up? Yeah, okay. I really should attack different people, but it doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna attack the first one, because he attacked the second one the first time last time. Fuck this entire game. Get reflected, douche. Oh, Eve. Now everyone attack the first one, then fucking Eve. Why is that last Starman not attacking? What the fuck? I hate Eve. Eve sucks.
Well, I started with a large load of all towels, so it's like it gets easier as it goes on, so that anything that's not dry, I can just move to the next load to dry with everything else. But all the towels are still damp, so I put it in for another hour.
Really?
Yeah. I have my sheets in there too, and sheets just fuck everything up. I know you should do sheets separately, but I don't want to have to do like 4 loads.
I didn't mean to hit telepathy. I'm glad I didn't hit teleport.
And you would just put a bang into a wall. I don't think there's enough room to go anywhere.
Lloyd went up 1 level.
Yeah. So it's like, I think I just want to get Nintendo 30 and then call it.
I still think... I mean, you could do what you want. I still think it would be smart to get everyone to 30. I know it's annoying to grind, but... I don't know, man.
Or maybe when the
I
stream...
didn't heal
Let's see what
everyone
happens
all
when
the
the stream
way.
hits an hour. That's alright. I wish it would tell you, like, their most health. It never does. Like, you have to open the status screen to see it.
Their most health?
Or at least when you're healing, it should tell you. It's something they never fix in any game. Ever. Like, none of the other games do it. In battle, it'll never tell you. At least in menus in the other two. Or EarthBound it won't. Mother 3 it will, I think. Mother 3 like it opens up an entire like Mother 3's menus, it opens an entire thing, like it's not over the game anymore. But that way they can put everything in detail. And it has its own song, so it can be kind of annoying, like you don't get to hear the like old world themes anymore.
Oh. Did you hear that? That was my knee. Yeah, I haven't been using the other life up at all. I've just been using Veda.
Mm-hmm.
It does 70, like...
Yeah, it's never consistent. There's like a range of 20 HP it could be between. I don't know how to feel about Three Houses yet. I talked to Connor about it because he's played it, and he really enjoyed it, so he's kind of like upset to hear that I'm not liking it that much. But the more I play it, like the more it like settles in as being okay. But it's like what I was complaining about.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's like what I was saying about games that have series that have lost their meaning. And it's so much of like it's like Resi 4 remake versus the original. Like things aren't simple anymore. You have to gain enough experience in this thing. And every time you do any encounter, like any fight, something levels up. Like something so minor that doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, this skill went up, and like their whatever rank went up. Like it's not just leveling up or skill level anymore. There's like so much more to it. Battles are fun, but like when you're not watching cutscenes and like making the Switch dim out because you haven't touched it in that long, you're not playing Fire Emblem. You're just running around doing nothing. But at least they give you the choice. You can skip the teaching stuff and just have it auto-instruct your students. So I've been mainly doing that and only switching it when I like want to fine-tune certain things. But yeah, most of the game they want you to just run around the church and just talk to everybody. And they really like bait you into doing it because like you'll find items every time you... It's like a Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm
like,
sure
you
there's a lot of optional stuff you can do, like the Danganronpa fucking story thing you can get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like little moments you could probably have with the students only
Yeah.
by doing that thing.
Yeah, and every single day that you like run around, it's only like once a week, and it's like Persona where it all operates on a calendar, and you only have a certain amount of time to do certain things. Everyone will say something different every week, pretty much, or at least every month. So there's so much dialogue that you'll never read it all. Laser, oh, that's for Lloyd. Have we been getting more of those?
It's the first time I saw it.
Not that we need it right now, but I'll stock them up for later. But they'll like bait you with all these random items you can pick up that are like not really meaningful, but like people will drop items and you can return lost items to them. So now it's like, oh, I gotta seek out who dropped this. They'll give you a hint on like who it could be for. So there's just so much like little stuff. And the actual Fire Emblem part of it isn't that fun either. The graphics are ugly, and I understand why Connor was complaining so much about the enemy field of like attack, because they usually make it red, just like a red film over the like sprites. But now it's like Barbie threw up on the battlefield. It's pink, and like it's so like thick, like you can't even see anything under it. So it's just a blanket of pink. But like, there's no sprites anymore on the battlefield. It's just like there's the 3D models, and then they put pictures of the characters and what weapon they're using over it because you can't tell unless you zoom in.
But it doesn't matter because there's no weapon wheel.
There isn't.
Hold up.
It's kind of nice to have a break from it.
Save your rant.
You use this shit again.
I'm telling you, man, this sucks. This is coming from me, the king of loving the release, and it sucks.
They're coming. They're coming to relieve.
question, Chris. When using the bidet, you're supposed to go full throttle on that shit.
I do, yeah.
So you're supposed, is that what cleans it? Just the full on?
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking like maybe I should use it because you know when you have to shit a lot, and the wiping is like starting to like rash you up or
Yeah.
hurt you. I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, because that'll clean it out.
Do you still need to?
Yeah, you just wipe the water off pretty much.
Oh, I can't wait to feel water in my asshole.
It's so weird at first, but now it's just an everyday thing. It's like your
Just-
whole thing, like you shit on your work's time and not your own time. It's like, I don't know, because they don't have a bidet at
They
work.
don't have a bidet at work.
Sometimes I hold it. I'm
toilets.
like, sometimes I hold it. I'd rather shit on my own time, knowing that I don't have to wipe shit. Plus, like our toilets at work, like sometimes clog, and like they don't have a plunger, so you gotta go tell somebody you did it.
Yeah, you did it.
We don't have a janitor either, so it's like someone you personally know. Like,
What was I gonna say, Chris?
I think I'm ready.
She's at 29, or he's at 29. She's at 28.
28, 29, 30.
Get her to 29. Just
Probably
one more
almost
level for her.
They're not like I'm not leveling up as often anymore.
One thing
Naturally, but...
I noticed about when I did my own research for Dimitri for the thing is that I don't much care for Fire Emblem storytelling. I don't know if it's just that game or all games,
That
but
game.
it's just like there's light javelins that are used as mini nukes, and I'm like, why?
Excuse me? Yeah, the early games aren't like that.
Okay. There's giant dragons that can just teleport things to new locations. and-
Yeah, I noticed how like Engage, you can teleport groups of people together. Heroes gets ridiculous. It's more just a new Fire Emblem thing. Corrin already kind of started it, where it's like, oh, I can turn parts of me into a dragon and just do all these crazy attacks.
I mean,
And
having,
honestly, like once it gets to like the Avatar games like that, like Robin and Chrom, and then like Corrin and Violet, just put all your effort into them, and they can solo like the whole game.
I mean, is it really a game about tacticians if one of your characters can nuke an island? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And also, like, the cutscenes are very bland. It's just characters standing around talking, and the animations are extremely lazy.
Like, that's the trend I've seen with Awakening, which is all about time travel, which I'm like, it's fucking Fire Emblem. And then there's Fates, which is like, brother, fuck me. It's like, no.
Yeah.
And then there's Three
Get to the
Houses.
back of the line, sister.
Then there's Three Houses, which is all that bullshit, and then Engage, which is all about personas.
Yeah.
So it's like all four of the ones I've seen that people have been and the first one, which I saw, which I was like,
Which is
fuck
just
no.
a whole lot
Yeah.
of nothing and mediocrity.
So
that's the other end of it. Like, there's nothing interesting going for it, and it's just hard and old.
and Heroes couldn't keep my attention.
Just when I put eye candy in front of you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I didn't care for it's simplified Fire Emblem as the gameplay, and I know now it's a little more complex. But remember, I played it when it was
Yeah.
new, and it was so simple. I was like, I'm just getting bored.
Mm.
And so I stopped playing that. It's like every experience I've seen with Fire Emblem, I've been like, I don't really care, and I don't see why people treat it like one of Nintendo's biggest series.
Mm.
I get that they need to adapt and evolve, but is really making Colgate fucking spirit board
It's not be a
motherfucker?
kid in my OC that was just that.
Like, is that really the way that you're gonna get new players hooked into the series?
And it works. Like, they sell very well. It's like Pokemon. How we're like, how can like this sucks? It's horrible. Best selling Pokemon game. Best
You
selling
really
Switch game.
think about it, Pokemon's always been kind of underhanded in terms of like quality, in terms of like visuals and all that, but
they
because
stayed
it was
on
a Game Boy
handhelds.
game,
Yeah.
it's very less noticeable, and they did adapt little by little, but they just couldn't make the leap from handheld to console.
Yeah.
Like X and Y, I think is fine. Like 3D models and all that, they still brought back
On the 3DS, they look fine.
Sun and Moon. It just looks the same as X and Y, but it looks fine. But then you get into Sword and Shield. It's like, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They didn't know what they were doing for consoles.
Mm-hmm. But the fact that like Stadium looked better, had better animations, Battle Revolution had the best, but there was just no game to it. It was literally just fighting. So they could have used that in, like, they could have just ripped all of those models. There's your first 4 generations covered. No, wait, we're not using all the Pokemon.
That was one of the things I found interesting about that Did You Know Gaming thing, because everyone used to say it was like, it's just the Pokemon Stadium models, but no, apparently the Stadium models were too detailed. Was it Did You Know Gaming that covered it?
I don't know. Stadium models were too detailed for the GameCube or for
for Snap.
Uh,
For Pokemon Snap,
Yeah.
apparently they were too detailed, and so they couldn't render a lot of Pokemon at once, so they had to make new ones.
yeah, because Stadium you're only really seeing one
Or
at
two.
a time. Yeah, and then the far away shot, and they're probably using far away models.
Was it Tishino Gaming?
I think it was. Now that you mention it, I thought you were like comparing it to like Coliseum or like a later game, but
Well, Coliseum
no,
definitely
Snap,
is
yeah.
touched up models, and I
Yeah,
think
you're-
the same
yeah.
models are used in Smash Bros. Pokefloats.
yeah,
Um,
that's a little more noticeable there because they're huge and they put cell shading on them, and that's about it.
I really wish that they would come out with just random Echo Fighters and could just get the rest of those fucking stages in there.
Yeah, cap it off at like 100 characters,
How many do they have?
80 something, maybe 90.
What stages are we missing?
There's a handful. I'm healing the same people with the same spells every time because the stupid bombs that go off.
Okay. There's 10 missing stages.
Still not level 29. Hurry up.
I wish they brought back Icicle Mountain. I wouldn't play on it, but it's like...
That and Rumble Falls.
Is Rumble Falls gone too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rumble Falls.
Rumble Falls just suck.
Rumble Falls I think is better than
It was
Icicle
a,
Mountain.
no, it was a scrolling stage with instant kills and all these hazards everywhere and ladders and all this stuff they wanted to add to Brawl.
Why did Mute City not come back? That was awesome.
Because Port Town is almost the same. But then they bring back Smashville and Town and City and Boohoo Island and
Port
Pilot
Town's
Wing.
not almost the same.
It's
It's
the same,
completely different aesthetic.
different aesthetic, but the same kind of stage. And the F-Zero Mute City 3DS SNES one is...
A&W root beer and cream soda style. Oh wait, that's an ad.
It's my favorite.
Pyrosphere.
That was stupid, that with Ridley.
I
It was
mean,
annoying.
I would like if they brought the stage back and just got rid of
Ridley
Ridley.
versus Ridley.
Just get rid of Ridley. You can even
And it
see-
leveled up, we're out of here.
Bro, Woolly World's not in the game. That's so fucking
I know,
funny.
the stage that took, like, it came out like a year before the game did.
Yeah. I like Woolly World though. Like it's a cutesy stage.
It was annoying. Like when the stage, like the bottom disappears and like you have no time to get up. It killed me a lot. in classic mode.
Rainbow Road 3DS, that's a shame.
Alright, I'm gonna make a
Just in case.
suspend point. Yeah, in case like we're not leveled up enough.
Is she at 28 now?
29, yeah.
29. I mean,
I've done this long enough.
We grinded a lot. Like we were at like the 20-minute mark when we started
Yeah.
grinding.
So an hour of just that.
But that's my most upset one. Rainbow Road 3DS. I like that stage. Did Rosalina's Ice World? No, that's not a stage. Never mind.
So here it is. This is the boss. You don't have to actually do anything, but... Ooh, she dodged. Maybe we can kill him.
Miiverse? I wonder
Yeah.
why that didn't come back.
That 425 damage to you. He's hurting her. Stop it.
Pac Maze? They brought back Pac Land, but not
Yeah.
Pac Maze. Are you fucking kidding me? Jungle.
Well, I'm glad they didn't bring back the orbital gate assault because Sakurai said it took him a year to make that stage, and it was like one of the worst ones in Smash 4, and it didn't come back. Just things would shoot you, and like I'm just trying to play the game here, and like oh the whole level exploded.
They're missing Planet Zavis and Sector Z.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I wish they were alts at least.
Yeah.
Like, the equivalent of, Echo stages, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Sector Z would have been fun, and you didn't need to do much. It's just space with a Z in the background.
Yeah, so many other duplicate stages that all came back that they could have.
Super Mario's Mushroom Kingdom Melee version?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's very similar to the 64 one, but it's just like a random setup of Mushroom Kingdom stuff from Mario 1.
Flat Zone technically did come back.
Yeah, that's fine. They should have done that with like Sector Z consolidated into Corneria, like they fly into space and like go to Sector Z and then come back down to Corneria.
That's it for Melee. Flat Zone 2, like, okay. Picto Chat. Didn't Picto
The
Chat?
first one didn't come back, but PictoChat 2 did. They should have done PictoChat X. Eve
Yeah.
exploded. It's over. Do we get a lot of experience? We do. So if you're under leveled, this really nets you a lot.
Yeah, there's quite a few stages. Bring in another Yoshi
Only
character just to
Nintendo,
bring
though.
back Woolly World. Doesn't he have a Woolly World costume in the game, or is that just
Yeah,
Smash Wii U?
Crafted World.
It's Crafted World.
You have to check.
That seems like something that a player would easily miss.
Yeah. Also, that seizure effect is only in the American version.
Why is it not in the Japanese version?
They just didn't think of it, but I think they wanted to like make a more clear indication that you're getting an important melody, so they added that background. Yeah, so we only have a short time before reaching the top. So let's go.
Do you think you're good leveled enough to just stand up to enemies?
No.
31, 29, and 29.
We'll see. Now we gotta start busting PSI out, and it only has 10. I have stones, though, to fill it, but... Now that I haven't checked any of this stuff in a while, Nintendo still doesn't have any offensive PSI. I'm surprised. I thought he got Beam.
He probably gets it at 38.
But Beam, like, Alpha?
Maybe you're wrong?
I'm probably wrong. Oh, we have the insta-kill beam. And I have enough PP for it, apparently. Let's throw a super bomb out. Stop. Oh, that's not bad.
I feel like they're doing less damage than normally did.
Stop it. Not enough. Oh, it let me select it, but I couldn't use it. Oh, that just instant killed them. Super bomb just kills them. I should have said that for the start, man. Whatever. We don't know if we'll actually encounter them again. Watch it be the next fight. Anyway. Get all my PP back.
So they just have to squeeze the stone.
Yeah. It has a certain number of uses before it breaks.
Do you really need a walkthrough for the ending?
Yeah, I think it's literally just like what the cutscenes are.
So you... Okay. That's not bad.
Beta. Beta.
My fucking... I don't know if you keep hearing my stomach.
Mine's growling too.
I
I am hungry, like I haven't eaten, but sometimes, yeah, it's just best to clean your system out.
You
Just
missed
leave
one?
it alone. That's the dragon. We can get it without like really fucking everything up. Like it is an option to just save it for
Didn't
last.
you have to be level 30 to get it?
25? We're much past that. We encountered it way well. The first time you go to Magic Hand, you see it, so it's more just like a goal to strive for. Honestly, I'm just gonna tough it out.
Did you heal everyone?
Yeah. Alright, I used up that super bomb.
Is Anna your attacker?
PSI attacker, yeah. Nintendo's is just all like, he's not even a healer. Like, Anna's your healer and your attacker, but like Nintendo's just assisting like PSI. But Anna has it too, so like Nintendo's just kind of useless. Like, he's your strongest attacker when Teddy's not in the party. But there we go. Oh, no effect?
What?
Because it doesn't work. I'm not wasting my PP then.
Can't waste my P.
I bet they're just immune to beam. Let's try freeze then. Gang up on Anna. Yeah, freeze works on him, so then that should kill him.
His situation became critical.
Yeah, I think that's a freeze. That level of freeze does it brings them down to like single digit health, and it gives you that little message. Can we all just get along here? I mean, he hit everybody once. He's a friendly guy.
He hit everybody once. He's a friendly guy.
I don't know how much health. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's weird. Yeah, I think he's just immune. He's like the Silver Samurai.
Silver Samurai.
Yeah, he's got like the magic armor. He's not really immune. Is it him? No, Juggernaut's not immune.
Yeah, I was gonna say Silver Samurai's immune. What are you talking about?
Well, doesn't his armor have special powers like his magic?
I think it's been a while since I've done anything with Silver Samurai.
Done anything with him?
Well, he's
been
like-
out with him?
He's sipping on coffee or anything like that.
Well, that's another thing you can do in Three Houses. I'm so glad they finally waited till this game to do it, but you can have tea time with your friend, like anyone in the castle. You can just like invite them out to tea and talk to them, but you don't actually talk to them. It's just what do you want to talk about, and then if they like it, they like get all happy, and that's it. It's your equivalent of petting them.
The fuck?
I don't know. You just think of like Jack and Daxter with the cutscenes, how like everyone is so expressive, and they actually have animations for the cutscenes. It's not just talking heads, but Three Houses is just all talking heads with the occasional like animation they might do for everything. And it's so lazy with the sport conversations. It'll be like, I just slurred that, but it'll be like, oh, I see you're holding a lot of stuff. Let me help you with it. And they're not holding anything, and it'll usually cut to black whenever an action happens, and then come back.
Just to save on money.
Yes, it's such a cheap game.
It's like the Doki Doki things where it explains in words what's happening but doesn't show you
Yeah,
the
it made
picture.
more sense back then because like all Fire Emblem games previous, it's just the portraits of them, like Danganronpa, and that's fine because we just assume there's stuff going on. But now you're in a 3D space where they're in real time there, and they're still not doing anything. It's so lazy. I found out Koei Tecmo actually stepped in to like program the game because Nintendo like or Intelligent Systems, I guess, just it was too big for them to handle. So Koei Tecmo did it. So you can kind of tell it's like everything's on a large scale, especially in battle. Because like it's the quickest game I've ever turned animations off, because it's like you have like armies behind you all charging and fighting each other. You can zoom in on the battlefield and like move around as if you're like actually walking around it. So instead I zoom it out and then the game starts lagging, and that's why they have to put little pictures of them because you can't see who the characters are because they're little specks. But it's also like the worst looking Fire Emblem I've played. This is it. We made it. Because like all the others had sprite charm and stuff. The artwork is fine in Three Houses, but they're just little pictures of them. Also, all the girls in the game are fine, but all the guys just suck. Like they're not very likable, and they're like really badly designed. But they put all the effort into the females. So I made my team all girls, and then Claude,
like
because I
my
started
person?
with Claude's house.
Boldeball?
Boldeball?
Sorry, Edelgard.
Edelgard.
Edelgard, yeah.
I started with Claude, the golden deer guy, because Edelgard and Dimitri are kind of like the two that like are against each other for the game, but like Claude's the third wheel, so I picked him first. Because apparently Edelgard has 2 stories, so there's 4 stories in the game, and you can't like, it's not like a Mori where you make a save and then you can branch off. No, you choose at the beginning who you're supporting.
Wait, you don't
So you
even
have to
know
play the
anything
same-
about them yet. Why would
They teach you like they do give you some time with them, and they also get to show. They'll show you all of their students.
Now the question is, are you doing all 3 runs?
I will all 4 runs.
There's 4?
Yeah,
there's
Edelgard
a
does the 2.
final.
No, Edelgard has the 2. It splits off at some point in her story, so I'm gonna save her for last and deal with it then.
So there's 5.
Yeah.
Because there's a final one.
Okay.
Connor was telling me there's a final one. I said, how does that work? He goes, it works.
It doesn't. This is just a much better game.
It's like, Nintendo remembers them too, and then the crystals are like, remember, this is the last melody. What do you mean you didn't get the dragon one? Why would they? I don't get the pacing in this game. That's the one thing. You have 3 melodies for so long. A shit ton of hours goes by. You get 2 more melodies. Then you get the 2 more right next to each other, and there's one you could just get at any time.
So you can't progress until you have all 8, but you have to go back to even once you get if this is the 8th one, you still have to go back to Magic Hand.
You have to go back to Magic Hand anyway to get the last one anyway. You could just teleport.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that does that.
That's why I didn't want to like heal up too much and waste my items, but I think we're fine. So I will heal up, and I could have sold stuff, but there's no point in for money anymore. I'll check my inventory, see if we can get rid of stuff. Everything's fine.
So do you have to fight the dragon?
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Well, I'll go heal up. So we're fine. Like that was I think the worst of the enemies. Just that little trek after Eve.
And probably going back up to get to the boulders next time.
And I think it teleports you back. Because the story thing. I'm planning the fountain. I think I went the wrong way. But it's just these guys again.
Yeah, and the green version of what's the Berenstein bear face. Imagine leveling up from that. Pokeball. I choose you, Berenstain. Did it do that because he was going to call another enemy?
Yeah. I didn't let him.
You stopped that. That's one of the stupidest lines in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Is you play as Jax and he fucks up Lex Luthor, and he's like he goes, the guy acted like he was gonna take over the world, and then Sonya's like, well, you sure stopped that, like delivered like that, and I'm like, what is this game? Joker beats Kano in a hand-to-hand fight. What the fuck is this game? He punches Scorpion in the back of the head with the gun that has the boxing glove on it.
Okay, good. We have cash. I'm trying to find the hotel here. No, it's free. It doesn't matter. Found it.
Do you like Prime Rib? See you next fall, douchebag. I said douchebag and my stomach rumbled. I knew I was talking about it. You know what feels good though, whenever my stomach's like this, is if my hands get really cold and just placing them on my stomach, it helps it. It's the weirdest thing I've ever said, but... Is there enemy step?
This is just the eyes. Whose eyes again? From your balls.
Don't worry about me.
You got something you want to share with the class?
You want someone to show your ass?
I mean, if that gets me a gold star.
Could you imagine Lloyd gets to level 30 based on the eyes?
Yeah. Eyes in the chat, my favorite Sonic character.
That's one experience.
Yeah. Groucho. The whole family's here.
Does this game go up to level 99 for a level cap?
I don't know what the level cap is, see?
I'm here with my good friend Level Cap. Nope. Not
Cap
fun.
and ass, cap and ass.
EarthBound Beginnings Level Cap.
So we're to hear all this music like at the end of the game. I'm sure this dragon's easy.
The maximum level is 99, which is attained at 819,302, 777,188 as Anna, and 735,075 as Lloyd.
Is that the experience?
Experience is capped at the ridiculous high level of 16,777,215. How bad do you think the person felt that did? That is fucking hilarious. That's not what I was expecting.
No arms, by the way.
No arms.
And I swear to God, if he punches us,
I
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I feel bad for the guy that had to fucking play the game and get that high enough level for the experience to crash the game.
Yeah,
Because it would crash, right? Once it hit a value it couldn't sense.
probably. Oh my.
Oh my god.
Don't want him to do that. Did he punch? I swear to God, I did just punch. Can I just hit you, please?
It just said it's smashed.
No. Maybe because it's beam, like the instant kill, it doesn't work on bosses and stuff. There we go, Nintendo.
Yeah,
150. He one shots. All right, let's rethink this. We're gonna need some shields. All right, Beta I think puts a shield on everyone. Is it a PSI shield or a regular shield? We'll find out. See what she has for shields. Oh, power shield. Yeah, PSI shield's different.
You're struggling this hard on this.
Defense up on everyone. Definitely do that. Power shield. Brains. Oh, it's only on one person. I'll see if PSI shield is a power shield, because power shield might be counter. Because EarthBound labels it as shield beta, but it's actually counter. Some other three just renamed it so you know counter and PSI counter is different from a shield.
Fans of Mother 3 renamed it as.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I never really used it in EarthBound, but I did all the time in Mother 3. Went up by a lot. Oh, that's why he destroyed us. Because he lowered everyone's defense. 12. We'll do it again, see if it does anything.
Does it last for the whole thing, or?
It might wear off. It says you shouldn't have trouble taking the beast down with your PSI.
This is the easiest.
You'll try the flash dark on him.
Is that where Sans got his like description from?
It only goes up once and then it's full. Really? But I mean, at smash attack, only just barely killed her. So I'm gonna back it up to there. I'll try to fence down on him.
Try to drench him in some downy.
No effect, great, I love it. Oh yeah, now he's reasonable. Now that I buffed our defense. Situation already became critical.
The dragons?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
he's almost dead. Freeze worked. Beam didn't. It's like any other RPG. Yeah, most RPGs just like
You have
just
to
find the
check.
strategy.
Remember to check and not
Yeah.
talk.
Crooned tune.
So he's not dead.
Yeah. No, it's all of them.
So just replace the tunes with the needles, and that's Mother 3.
And take one away. And then move them all to like the end of the game.
Almost done all. Oh, fucking god damn, man, I killed it yesterday. Fuck. It hurts just to sit like this. Cock out. So I thought you said it teleported you.
I thought it did, but now you have to teleport yourself.
Meaning we probably have to go through that fucking mountain again. Did you ever go to the wishing well?
Yeah, but it only recovers HP and not PP.
I meant the item guy.
I don't need to. I can see what he has to withdraw, like, now that we're at the end, like, see what we can take. So I'll do that. And I'll heal up one more time. So it'll teleport you back to Mount Itoi, but, like, you have to teleport
It's
here.
called Mount Itoi.
Yeah.
Is that intentional, or was that, like,
It was,
devs were
it
like...
was in the American version, yeah. They renamed it.
Oh, what's it called in your song?
I forget. Something completely different.
Mount Sakurai?
All the towns are, like, totally different. They're all named after holidays, so then they renamed them for America. Because they're like... The translator's like, I love Itoi. Like, he's a great guy. He's an ingenious writer. Just the one thing I don't agree with them is naming all the towns after holidays, so I'm changing it.
And that's why we have things like...
Podunk and, like, Marysville and LA. Because it was all just, like, Valentine's Day, Easter, like, Christmas, and, like...
The fuck? I think it probably was worth it to at least get the characters to 30.
Yeah.
Seems to have helped a lot. Is this last dungeon gonna be really fucking complex?
I don't think it's a dungeon. It's literally just, like... Here's Gygus.
What?
Yeah. Alright, do we need any of this? I don't know if we need the diary. We don't need antidotes. That's it.
That's my bread and butter knife. So teleport.
No, we still have to finish Magic Hand up.
What do you have to do in Magic Hand? I thought it was just the dragon.
To get the last melody, but now we have to bring all 8 melodies to Queen Mary.
Who the fuck's Queen Mary?
The queen of the castle.
What?
We
The
went
one
there
that's
before.
in the that's the one that's in the Ovoket thing.
Yeah.
That was like, why is Paula there twice?
Yeah. But the tombstone said that the 8 melodies are Nintendo's great grandmother Maria's like sorrows and like wishes, like separated into 8 melodies and scattered.
What?
Yeah. Stop hurting me. I'm not even gonna heal. It's not even worth it.
Telepathy. Oh, what? You don't have to use telepathy this time?
Nope, because I already did it. I don't think we got everything here, so I'll check. We didn't have room for it all.
I don't think it matters at the end of the day.
Might be useful stuff, we'll see. Oh, that's Queen Mary, the red carpet. I think we did get everything. Yeah, this is when I think when I grinded. And you left your switch here.
Oh, yeah, you had told me you went back and you got everything.
Yeah, we're good. Did I go the
One,
wrong
one
way?
more room over. No.
Oh, the other room.
To the right.
The,
And then-
the perspective always switches, so it throws me off.
She's gonna die, isn't she? She's dead.
Found her dead.
Boundary break. Dead. It sounds off in the NES sound font.
She's singing it now.
They really make you sit through it fucking twice.
It'd been cool if they harmonized. Battle of the Windfish was really cool because like you collect the instruments to all play together instead of the 8 melodies of the song.
Oh, Link's Awakening.
Yeah, it's all the instruments to play the song together.
I've never played Link's Awakening.
And they did it very well in the remake, where it keeps adding on like so many layers. Oh, now we get some Gygus lore.
Geig?
Yeah, that's how it was originally translated. People say like Gigu. I say Geig.
What? Why is it getting darker?
So this is the whole lore of the game essentially.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was his great grandmother Maria.
Ninten's?
Yeah.
So it's
So his great grandfather was George, who was like the scientist. He created Eve in the lab and everything.
yeah.
So what happened was like Gygus crash landed on Earth. He was a baby alien, and they just raised him as their own. But then years later, Gygus's like family came back to retrieve him and abducted, I think, him and George. Or no, they all got abducted, and then only George returned later. So then he like conducted his research and everything before dying.
Knowing that guy, I guess, was gonna come back.
I think so. So that was his headstone at the top of the mountain. Like that's where he stayed.
And she's still young because
I think it was just no. She's dead. Magic Hand is essentially like the afterlife. So it's kind of like Headspace, where like Maria is kind of like Mari, where it's like this is where you need to collect her songs. And
okay.
Like, yeah.
So it's like her safe place.
Yeah. But it was all just her world essentially, and Nintendo can access it because he's related. Yeah.
So Nintendo is a lot more integrated in the story than Ness was, because Ness was just
Yeah.
kind of a guy that. Just
It almost
happened
seems
to
like
be
the
there.
PSI like that runs in his family comes from the fact that they raised Gygus and maybe like he bestowed the powers upon them or something.
That's speculation.
yeah.
I don't
they don't really say.
I don't fuck with
It-
speculation.
It just seems like in the world of EarthBound, like the trilogy, there's PSI just exists. It's not like it came from something. It didn't come from Beerus's devil fruit. Anyway,
Here we go, Beerus. You just got the quirk. I'll give it to them right away.
yeah, I'm bored of Maria's consciousness. Why did it start the song for 2 seconds?
Limitations on NES, probably.
I guess maybe I'll let the other song finish. Oh, I didn't know you can do this. I think I had to. Oh, it's just saying the same thing, I think. Yeah. Her love was scattered in the form of melodies. We don't need it anymore. And now this is cleared out magically. Oh, there's still a little more.
I can't wait to put this song on my phone.
Oh yeah, I forgot that people were kidnapped.
It looks like a bunch of pokies. Her mom is in the back of this area.
I think in another room.
So in this, it's just straight up an alien, and in EarthBound, it's straight up a fucking multi-dimensional pod baby being of evil.
Well, he is an alien, but he became that, yeah. But it's the same thing, it's just an alien invasion. People got kidnapped and brainwashed.
This isn't the same thing. I'm sorry, there's a spaceship, there's fucking aliens. The Gygus and Mother is not the EarthBound is not the same one in this one.
He's in a ship, he's in a machine.
He's in a pod that you open and it becomes a bleh.
Yeah, it was containing him.
In another dimension, mind you, right? Because that's why they had to turn into
No,
robots.
this one in the past.
But if they were in the past, they would have seen him like this.
That's what I'm thinking, but like it's super far into the past. But he can time
Because if the theory is true and Nintendo is the father, whatever, fuck, then they wouldn't have to go that far. It'd be like
but
a couple
Earthbound has
years.
the aliens. It has all the like same enemies pretty much. and people getting brainwashed.
Coincidence.
Oh wait,
That's straight up.
oh you don't find her mom. That was just talk in the game.
Yeah.
This is it.
They said she's locked in the back, but don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
So that makes more sense with the aliens invading thing in the beginning of EarthBound that I didn't think went anywhere. What the fuck? This doesn't look like Mewtwo. What the fuck? Everyone said it looks just like Mewtwo. It's practically a carbon copy. That's not Mewtwo.
Alright, so Nintendo cast Shield
Also,
B.
didn't this come first?
Yes. Oh, Shield Beta cuts all damage in half.
Richard said, hey
For the
guys, how's
whole
it
fight.
going?
Power Shield will not work.
How's it going, Richard?
You tuning in for the final boss. Guard unless you're healing. We haven't used guard yet. Oh, at least her damage is cut in half. Inten's the only one that gets hit hard with it. Oh, because I didn't put the shield up yet. That's not bad. I mean, he's gonna hit harder, but... Oh, Nintendo got life up beta. Even though I already had it, but...
This can't be the final boss song.
This is it, yeah.
This is the worst song I've ever heard. Richard said, let's do this.
Oh. So, heal with Nintendo. But look, we have a new option.
Sing.
Yeah. Remember...
Sing the melody
remember
that
Maria
he hates.
Maria mentioned, like, she loved him like a pet, but whenever she sang to him, he would get irritated.
Yeah.
Oh, more backstory. Oh yeah, now he's doing nothing to us. Like 30 each. I was just gonna be each melody, but now they just kind of sing. At least we get a different background when they do. I'll keep Nintendo on healing duty, and then the other two on singing duty. There's another thing you can do in Three Houses. You can have them sing together in the church because it boosts their white magic. And it's all stuff like you have to do it if you want to like improve your allies. And I hate to be like stuck in the final boss and be like, oh, you have to go fishing and feed the cats, and you should have cooked more with your
You're
friends.
barely in one road of the game and you have this many complaints. It's insane.
But I've heard people criticize the game for being too easy.
And that's why you're like, yes.
It's my kind of game. You have to sing 11 times to him, and that's it.
11 times?
I already sang twice. Oh, George stole... Okay. That's why they came for him. Because he was a researcher, so of course he's going to go stealing shit from them. If an alien abducts you... Oh, damn.
Why are you not paying attention to health, bro?
I did, but...
Why are you going so far back?
This is the beginning of the turn. Seeing what I can do.
Is there a move that heals everyone?
Yeah, but I think Gygas acts first. And Anna doesn't have enough health. I'll sing with Nintendo. Heal with her.
If she survives.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. He goes first. So I might have to back it up a whole turn.
Yay, so I get to watch them sing again. So maybe just keep Anna on healing and just sing with those two. You have to do
Let's
it
try
11
this.
times?
Life Up, it does it to everyone, so maybe I'll just start going... It's just 193 PP. I feel like if I just do that, then we'll be good.
Richard said, this isn't too easy. Star Wars Fallen Order is too easy. Richard saw the fuckery with us almost getting soft locked last night. And me getting frustrated at fighting a single enemy in the game. That, Anastasio kept telling me, like, this is how you do it, and I tried it, and it wasn't fucking working!
Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's only 45.
It's good
That's
enough
alright.
though. He
Yeah,
only
it'll
do-
keep up. Like he's only doing 30. Life of Omega and EarthBound is like 200 or 400 health to everyone. Yeah, so it fully heals everyone except Ness because he has so much health at the end of the game.
How come in the end of
He's doing a
both
little more now?
Earthbound games,
Whatever.
it pulls this shit?
Now it's doing 50. All 3 games don't really have true like final bosses. Kind of this.
And Amori does it too.
Yeah. One I was thinking like after you mentioned Sweetheart again, I was doing laundry. I was like, the reason I think Sweetheart's castle drags on is because it feels like a final castle like of the game, but it's not. It's like midway through the game.
I just think it tries to do too many things in one thing, like the whole dungeon section interconnecting with the garden and the main castle. I say the worst part about Amori is that fucking pet rock mini game.
Oh yeah.
I hate that. It's all chance. There's no
Yeah.
rhyme or reason to it.
I'm gonna wait the timer out. We were almost done with the game, so. But like, it would have been fine if it were the last area, but like the last area of Amori is just all the real life stuff, so it doesn't feel like a full like.
Well, I
conclusion of the
count
game.
Humphrey as the last
Humphrey,
dungeon.
yeah, but that doesn't feel. I mean, it is long, but not as long as Sweetheart's Castle. So technically, Humphrey is the final boss, like
Technically.
legit boss.
Technically, yeah.
But Sweetheart's Castle is very like the Empire Porky building, where you're just going through all this nonsense of like worshiping this one like self-centered person. But Empire Porky building is like more linear. You're just going from floor to floor. But it is very long, but it's the end of the game, so it's kind of fine.
What do you mean self-centered? Sweetheart isn't self-centered. She's just morbidly depressed. Think about the theme for Amori is like he's looking at this person who thinks the only person that'll ever love her is herself.
Yeah.
And even then, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that's arrogant, I'd say that's just depressing.
Mhm.
She's not Asuka though. She doesn't act high and mighty for a purpose. To cover her own insecurities.
Yeah, I basically have this in the bag. We might as well stop the timer now.
Yeah. Hit the button, Richard.
I'm
How many times have you done it?
I'm not counting. I'm just waiting till it's over.
Because it feels like an eternity. Not
He's
gonna
literally
lie.
just doing one attack.
Does
Earthbound's
Mother
final
3
boss,
even have a proper final? No, because... Wow.
But it has 2 before it, like that I consider the final bosses. So it's a different structure. Like the final boss isn't the last thing in the game. It's like Toy Story. You fight bosses in that game, but the last level is just a little flying thing. Same exact principle.
Exactly what you were referring to before. There's no difference.
I hope it doesn't get stronger. I
Chris's,
think this is it.
Chris's favorite series. He has no idea what's going on. It would have been done already if it was it. Because you have to hit him 11 times and you hit him in 2s.
Yeah. Looks like 11 turns have to go by. And he has to go through all his prompts.
Technically 6 turns have to go by.
It's nice to know he leveled up for this. I mean, he would have hit harder, I'm sure.
Why would he only save Ness?
Because he's in the family.
But he got mad because the father betrayed him.
Yeah.
And that's why he's doing this. So, like, the one guy I would expect him to want dead is the family.
Mm-hmm.
Richard said button pressed, speedrun record. This gotta be it, right? It's gotta be the 11th time.
It'd be one thing if he was countering with this. Because then if I'm singing twice in a turn, he's hitting us twice in a turn. I'm sure do the rest of the song. Oh, we're getting there.
It's definitely been more than 11 times, mind you.
So it must be 11 turns.
Oh.
I wonder if it says anything about it. No, this isn't. You'll get more of the song out. But no, it's been the same part of the song.
He just said stop singing.
Yeah. Yeah, it says just sing 11 times. Oh, we are getting more of the song.
I think it has been slow, but it's been more each time.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's gonna accelerate from here because like he gets weaker.
It's one of those things where you look at yourself every day and you don't notice a difference. We keep hearing the same thing over and over, but it's such a slight difference that it doesn't sound like it's getting any longer.
Like puberty. You don't notice like your voice changing. But your family is like, I haven't seen you in. What happened to you?
They can't do a death battle with Gygas.
Because this is a.
Well, how would they animate his attacks? It's inexplicable.
Yeah. One of the three kind of copies it where it's like, what did Porky do? Like, that's his attack.
What?
Yeah. EarthBound does this, says you cannot grasp the true power or form of Gygas' attack. And it's just like a shockwave.
This has definitely been more than 11 fucking times.
It's been 11 minutes.
This is egregious as fuck.
It's beautiful. Oh, we're in the second half of the song. Yeah, the shield is busted. It works for the whole fight and just halves damage. We could have been using it, but like, the game's not that hard. With rewinds and save states and mystic safe plays.
My dad brought me my bone. I was gonna say bonus, but it almost sounded like I said boner. My dad brought me my
Oh,
boner.
Anna's running out of PP.
Uh-oh.
The only way to heal it back is for her to use the item.
Really?
Yeah. I can put Ninten on healing. We're
You'll
almost
probably get there before you run out.
Mm. It's just been going on that long, yeah. I think his lore is done now. He's just screaming at us to stop. Leave him alone. What did we do? No.
Oh, you can't do it again?
Mm.
This has got to be like the fucking end. I'd say pray with all three of them next time.
Yeah, we have enough.
You can survive 3 more attacks from him.
If not, we can just rewind.
This just takes so fucking long.
Almost there.
He goes first now?
You're done.
This is gonna murder me.
Sweetheart.
That dungeon was the worst one I've ever had to sit through. Why is she still here? Fuck. I can't. This needs to stop. I've heard this song more than I've seen my mom at this point.
That's why it's called Mother.
Fair enough.
It should have been called Great Grandmother.
Yeah. Who would pick up the game called Great Grandmother though?
Oh, we're done.
Of course, the first time Anna
Yeah.
sings, she makes it all the way through.
I think it's the second. See, we shall meet again. Oh, thank you. That was nice of you.
Why? It's the end of the game, right? Is there another boss fight?
No. We did it. See, he just leave. That's a large ship.
Wait, what about all the people that were on it?
They were just in like another room, but yeah, they were freed. So he just escapes. So that's why I'm like, he's back in EarthBound. And like we sang. All right, we'll say after, but so you don't get to run around and
Alright.
talk to everyone. It's just this.
Counterpoint to why that's wrong. You didn't.
So hang on. This whole ending is not in the Japanese version. It was all added. So in the original version, Teddy does die.
Wait, when does he die?
When he got hit with the robot that came through, and that's why he got taken out of the party. And he was like in bed. So he was supposed to die, and then they just took it out.
Isn't there like a relationship there? Why is she just leaving?
Because they all gotta go home.
How do you go back to normal life after that?
I know.
So counterpoint as to why that can't be the same Gygus. You didn't kill it.
No.
You just pissed it off and it left. Why would it have to be in a recovery tube for hundreds of years? And it
We
says,
don't know how
I
long
will
it's
see
been.
you again in 10. If it saw you again, it would be saying something more akin to, like...
That was the only time Nintendo talks.
No blanket over him? What a fucking scrub lord.
Also, this whole song was just a shorter loop in the Japanese version, but here it's like a full song that has an ending.
Who the fuck are these characters?
I
Is it
think
just
it's all
showing
the
all...
NPCs, yeah.
Chocobo?
Well, they don't ever say, like, I think this is supposed to take place in, like, the 80s, and then EarthBound just says 1990X. So, there's no way they could be, like, Ness's parents in that short amount of time.
So Nintendo should realistically still exist unless he somehow died along with Anna and whatever in 10 years, however
Yeah.
long. And when you meet Gygus, he doesn't mention anything but being in pain, which doesn't make sense unless off camera someone else disintegrated him.
Well, I'm thinking the singing got to him so much it just disintegrated his entire mental well-being.
That wouldn't have happened because he'll still verbally said, "We'll meet again," whatever, and was able to pilot a ship away from the Earth.
Yeah.
He wasn't disintegrated or anything like that. His mind state was still... He was still able to talk.
Yeah.
There's no way it's the same Gygus. It's just another self-contained story.
Yeah.
It's like people try to say Mother 3 has something to do with everything
It does.
because Pokey
It does.
or Porky or whatever.
It does.
But that's the one thing. Gygus doesn't exist in that.
Well, because Ness killed him. They finally destroyed him.
But they don't even reference it.
It's old news.
And also, it's
No one talks about Milli
I'm
Vanilli anymore.
I'm also I'm saying things that I saw in a video saying
Yeah.
that the Mother series are self-contained. There's no way any of them can happen because I guess there's a lot of contradictions in even Mother 3 that contradict what happens in Mother 2. Meaning that can't be it. And Mother 1 and Mother 3 have such disparagingly large differences in how their stories go or whatever that it can't. Those two games can't be connected no matter what.
Or just said he got pissed off with the game and left. Why does that sound so familiar?
So he got so pissed off with the game and left. What is he talking about?
Gygus.
Oh, Gygus.
Those are the two.
Does Porky
best
ever
competitors.
reference Ness in the game? Or anything that happened in the original Earthbound?
Yeah,
What does he say?
a lot.
Like,
I'm not gonna spoil it.
I've already seen the entire fucking game.
You straight up see gameplay of Earthbound in Mother 3.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
It's like Magic Hand and Smash 4. You just see gameplay. Oh.
Why is Magic Hand in Smash 4 like that?
Because Sakurai,
that,
he copped out of the video and didn't explain it.
No point in Magic Hand in either game does that sky open up and you see gameplay.
Yeah. It was so lazy, and he was dodging a lot of shit.
Does he
in
even
this video.
show Magic Hand from the original game in the flashbacks?
No.
Or...
Christopher Piper. Oh, I think we're done.
Oh, that's the player. I thought someone made the game named Christopher Pieper. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo Research and Development is 8.
Oh, it was a whole medley.
I'll get on my phone before the fucking final boss.
And then
thing
there's the
did.
last shot. It does like your whole, yeah. So, like, I theorize, like, that's not Ninten's dad. That's Ninten as an adult, and that's him calling Ness at the beginning of Earthbound to start his journey.
But that's not 15 years of aging.
I know. So I bet that just if you... It's like you gotta dismiss some parts of the canon sometimes. Like, when did you say that to me? I forget.
What?
Did you say that, like, when we were watching or playing something, like, just ignore this one little thing?
Oh, it was, Danganronpa. With Junko's death.
Yeah, that.
They explained in Danganronpa 2 that somehow...
Yeah, they all have parts of her, but
yeah,
she saw her
but
get
she
crushed.
was she was completely crushed.
Yeah.
It's not. It's more so. This will make sense if you don't think of her as getting crushed. More so
Yeah.
than I was accepting the fact.
So, it makes total sense that the first two Mother games are connected if you ignore the years.
But it's still, Gygas's personality and being is completely different.
He's an alien, though. You don't understand what aliens think.
You come up with the. You know what? I respect it. I respect the excuses you come up with.
Not everything can be Star Wars, but they all speak English.
I wish I liked a game that had like stupid writing enough to come up with these stupid fucking excuses. Cause like it doesn't matter. We don't need to see their relationship. Who cares if it's a focal point to this entire scene?
So there's Nintendo.
What was it? There was something I was watching, and I literally thought to myself, like, well, you know, they've been going through this whole adventure together. They probably got to know each other off camera a lot. It was Ruby. It was talking about Yang and Blake, because someone was complaining about it. I was like, well, a lot happened with them. Like, we probably missed a lot of scenes in the show where they were getting, like, bonding. Like, they didn't have to show everything. And then I thought to myself, fuck. But at least they showed some of it. You know what I mean? Like, this didn't show anything. It's just she turns around one day and she's like, by the way, we're in love. That's the type of shit I get a restraining order for.
They should make, like how they have the special games on the NSO, like, for going... There should just be a special of this. Just, here's the end screen, you're soft locked here, goodbye. Then on one for Gygas or anything, but yeah, that's it. Now the gates to Mother 3 have opened. Let's start it right now.
Right now.
I mean, our end of the whiteboard's clear.
I mean, to be fair, this is one of the better games we played this year still.
It's no Amori, but Amori's still no Mother 3.
That's fair. Maybe Mother 3 will blow my fucking mind, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But Mother 3, I guess, does the thing, because I got slightly spoiled because of that video I watched, where he was saying that the world, like, adapts and evolves and shit like that in the game, and so that's why it's, like, his favorite one.
Earthbound's kind of does, but I didn't realize it when we played it. We could have gone and talked to everybody.
Did you say it was Chugga's thing after, where he was like, you could go back and talk to everyone? You're like, oh!
Yeah, I thought it was just the end of the game. No, throughout the whole game, people say different stuff.
I mean, actually, no, I wouldn't figure. Most RPGs don't do that.
Yeah. Everyone in Final Fantasy 1 just says bless the crystals when you talk to them.
Yeah, they can
The
bless...
two guards on both sides just say the same thing.
They could bless my fucking crystals, let me tell you that. She's a cat and she's at home.
I gotta pee. I gotta switch my laundry.
We gotta watch King of the Hill.
And eat. I'm hungry.
Eat. Bye, Richard.